Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're cleaning everything out of the blue shed. We're gonna try to get everything out of there so we can kind of turn it into like a podcast room or whatnot. But that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna try to get everything out of there and put it in here. We're gonna have the ones with four long, or the ones that are 4 wide on this side, and then the other ones that are 3 wide on that side. We actually ended up having to take some of this off of it so we could get it out because they wouldn't fit through the door. But it's no biggie. We can always screw those back together. They'll be fine. They're still sturdy and they're still nice. So we're gonna try to get everybody out here so they can enjoy some grass. That's what we're getting ready to do right now. And then we're gonna try to get these pens out into the other one so we can start working on this. I'm gonna try to insulate it, put some walls on it like we did the other one, and try to decorate it real nice. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. So we managed to get everything out of there. You guys can see everything's dirty as hell. We're gonna try to clean it up, put some walls on it like we said, whole 9 yards. And then we got the pans in here. I'm really liking it. It's a little tight. I'm gonna have to switch the way that we have these doors over here, but besides that, I really like the way they look, especially this one's over here. They fit perfect. Really like the way they came out. You guys can see we can open the doors all the way, and with no problem, no issue, we should still be able to clean them up and feed them, no problem. As well as these over here. This came out really nice. I gotta put the roosting pole back in here, as well as this one. But really like the way they came out, guys. We got to get the brooders back in here, and that corner is going to be for all the feed and everything. So, all right, guys. So we've been working inside, taking everything to the other shed, making sure everything's good. We got some chicks out here. We've also cleaned out here. We're gonna put some chicks out here, or some grow outs. I mean. All right, guys. We're finally done with everything. We moved everything, all of the pens. We ended up taking the legs off the brooders. I'm gonna do the sliding thing under here. I'm gonna put a tray under here. But right now we don't have anything in here or over here. Actually, we do got some in there. I gotta turn that lamp back on. But those pens that were over there on that side are over here now. I actually ended up having to switch the sides of the doors over here, because you guys remember they opened up like this way. So I ended up having to make them smaller and to swing this way to make it easier on us when we feed and everything. So that's what we're getting ready to do. This is one of our 2025 pumpkin pullets and our 2025 silver duckwing pullet. Over here, we have that silver, or that pumpkin duckwing project that we have going on. That's the female and the brother. I'm actually gonna have to take them away here soon. And same thing over here, guys. We ended up having to switch the doors. They opened up this way. Now they swing the other way. So, all right, buddy, scoot in there, and we're gonna put this right here for now. I didn't know where else to put it, but like I told you guys, this shed over here, we're gonna be using it for we're gonna try to do a podcast, my buddy Justin and I. So we're gonna try to do it in here. We're gonna try to fix it up just to see how it goes. I didn't want to record or say anything before we got started, but I just figured, what the hell, why not, you know? And just to give you guys a little heads up of what we're going to be doing in the future. I got to get that bag. It just flew over here. We got one of our blue cockerels right here. I'm really liking this guy. He's got good lacing. His color's still trying to... I'm still waiting to see how he finishes out so we can see what he turns into color-wise. And in here we have our Wheatons, our group of Wheatons. We had some blues with them, but unfortunately they ended up picking One of my blue pullets all up, man. They tore her all up, and they actually ended up having to put her down. And then over here we have a bunch of pullets, and I think just a couple cockerels in here, just because they were smaller than the other ones. But all pullets in here. I believe they're pumpkins and wheatens. All pumpkins and wheatens in there. And over here is pumpkins, wheatens, and goldens. So, and then I'm really liking this splash right here. Like the color of the other one better, but he doesn't hold his wing quite as tight as this guy. He doesn't have the body girth or width, you know what I mean? He's just doesn't feel as heavy as the other one. We got this barred in here because the hens that we had, they went broody. So same thing with this guy. We had to bring him out here, and then this guy's as well. But I think I'm just gonna. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna keep these. I'll probably keep them for now while I have a bunch of grow outs, but I may get rid of them later on. But yeah, guys, may seem a little crowded, but I think they're gonna like it just because they're gonna get this window, a bigger window, just to get fresher air, as well as this one over here. And I got plenty of room, to get in there and do everything that I got to do. And then, with my space for my feet and everything, I'm definitely using every little bit of space that I got in here. My flag came in. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with how that came out. I'm not sure what else I'm going to put to decorate around, but since the walls can't be decorated no more, I'm kind of on the edge on that. So I'm going to go in here and get some water so we can start feeding.